obviously delighted with the win. I thought it was a real proper test match, as they say, and Ireland are a quality team, so it was just fantastic for the players really, and the commitment that they put into the game to get the reward at the end. Really pleased.
Stuart, the guys got themselves in a winning position in the past and then failed to seal the deal. Not this time. What made the difference this time?
I think Ireland obviously had a really strong period at the start of the second half, and I think our inner confidence and belief shone through at that point. We came back, we scored a fantastic try ourselves, and I thought probably the defining moment was 77 to 79 minutes. We're defending and Ireland throwing everything at us, and our character and commitment shone through at that point. But I thought it was a good quality game. Both teams, it was nip and tuck, and we obviously missed an opportunity first half, but overall, I think the character of the team shone through really. Well, I think if you put it into context of the experience of the Ireland team and the quality of the players they have, the cohesion that they're clearly demonstrating under the new coaching team, coupled with our sort of relative inexperience at this level, with 5 or 6 British Lions missing ourselves at the moment, and so for a young team to come and perform like that at Twickenham and win was a big significant win for us.
Stuart, I think you said on TV just after the game it was the most significant win of your tenure. Could you maybe expand that?
It was his most significant.
I think just in that context really, because we do respect Ireland as a team across the board. They have quality individuals, they're well coached, and they had confidence coming into the game. And I thought we delivered in all areas of defence. Andy deserves great credit for the way he gets us defending. I thought Graham Roundtree's work in the set piece meant we negated their maul. Set piece was a great contest for both teams, I thought. And in attack, you saw some of the creative stuff that Mike's been doing. So overall, it was a really pleasing win.
The Triple Crowns up for grabs. Is the championship still up for grabs?
I think it is for everyone, isn't it? Given the fixtures, the way the results have gone. So it's a fantastic championship this year. Obviously we'll enjoy tonight, but we know there's a big challenge coming in 2 weeks' time. We equally respect Wales from what they achieved last year and over the last couple of years, and obviously the performance last night has given them confidence as well. So that's going to set up for a great game.
You talked about pivotal moment in the 70th minute, but what were you thinking when Ireland stepped up for those first 10 minutes, got to 10-3, forward pass by inches, they were away, and you responded?
Yeah, I think what we've learned is to absorb pressure and not panic. I think it's happened a couple of times now, obviously, whether it was a slow start against New Zealand or a slow start against France. We obviously came back into the game, and it's riding that momentum shift and then coming out on the other side and still having your composure to play. And I think our ambition to play paid off with the try that Danny Kerr scored. And then, I thought we held out well to win the game.
Andy, what's your take on that?
Well, pardon my French, but I thought it was massive balls really for us to go out there and play like that. We've confronted it head on over the last couple of weeks, our ability to up our game in the last 20 minutes, and all credit to Ireland. We knew what type of game they was going to come with, and it was a different type of game for us to handle really, which was the most pleasing thing, because Ireland set piece, scrum and maul really tried to take it to us, and we had to be at our best to hang on in there at times, and our legs have gone. A massive credit to David Wilson to play 40 minutes of rugby and hang on like that, and for Henry Thomas to come on and be in the heat of the battle right at the death was absolutely fantastic. But for us to keep going at them and not just try and survive, but actually keep going forward in that last 10-15 minutes is a massive step in the right direction for us, because it's something that we want to keep getting better at.
Franz mentioned David Wilson and Stuart. Obviously a little bit concerned about that tackle situation. Could you talk a little bit about how he did, and also Mike around another man of the match.
Yeah, I mean, Davey was excellent, and he as Andy said, gave his all in the set piece, but also in the loose as well. I mean, I don't know what his tackle count was, but I bet it wasn't far off double figures. So to do that on the back of 2 months out was incredible. But also, Henry Thomas coming on and actually Dave Atwood coming on behind him, I think was significant as well. It's not often, as I said, Tom Wood gets cramp, but if there was a forward of the match, Joe Launchbury had to be close to it. I mean, I thought he was outstanding today. Mike Brown again, you couldn't argue with his man of the match performance, but Joe Launchbury to go from 80 minutes and defend in the outside channels the way he does in the 78th minute is a great young player.
Any news on Benny's injury?
Yeah, and obviously you could see from the game he's gone over in his ankle. We'll wait and see. Assess it over the next 24 hours, and fortunately we had a quality number 8 to come on.
How much pressure did you feel, Stuart, if any, about today?
If any, there's always pressure.
How important was it to win? What were the ramifications if it didn't?
There's obviously ramifications, in terms of losing any game at any time. Obviously at home in a championship, but so I don't think we've got carried away one way or another. We see the development of this team over the long term as the bigger picture really, and it'll count for nothing over the next few days because we've got a completely different challenge in Wales coming in 2 weeks' time. But so we'll not get too carried away. There'll be lots we can work on, but overall, in terms of step in the right direction, it was a big one.